So there's been a lot of discourse about ethics and psychics and mediums, and I absolutely agree that in the kind of work that we do, where people come to us at their lowest, whether it's they've lost someone they've loved or they're talking about financial struggles or what they're going to do next, it's very sensitive work. It requires the psychic to work on their own self, their own issues, and so we absolutely need to be calling out people that it's so clear it's unethical what they're doing. Before I ever did this, I worked in the medical field. I'm very familiar with HIPAA. It's just drilled into me. I would never think to talk about another client's reading with anybody, let alone getting on any public platform and doing it to stroke my own ego or to monetize it. That said, there's also kind of an inherent hierarchy within the psychic mediumship world. You've probably heard the phrase that every medium is psychic, but not every psychic's a medium. You see, you can hear kind of the disdain that sometimes mediums show for just people who work as psychics, people who just want to tell you about your relationships or your career. They read tarot or tea leaves, and that's what they do. They don't connect with your loved ones in spirit. And there's always been kind of this set hierarchy of, well, the mediums are just a little bit better. And for me personally, I have the overlay of being Romani. I am a white woman in America, but my ethnicity is Romani. And for my people, we survived with these skills. This is what kept food in our stomach. This is the only amount of money we made. It was also very matriarchal in the sense the women did this work. And so I will never look my nose down at someone who simply reads tarot cards or calls themselves a psychic, because essentially all of this information comes from spirit, regardless if you use tools or not. And some people like what they like, it lets them hone their abilities the best way they can. So, with our hot takes, where we do need to hold each other accountable, we also need to make sure we're not looking our nose down at what some people have had to do for their very survival.